Today we're going to talk about how to boil a frog. I'm serious. We're going to talk about how to boil a frog. And it's going to relate to your life. Just give me a second and I'll talk about it. If you were to take a frog and try to put it into a boiling pot of water, before you put it into that boiling pot of water, it's going to feel the heat and it's going to jump off of your hand and it's going to jump away from the boiling pot, right? The way that you want to boil a frog is you put it in room temperature water, allow it to sit there, you turn the burner on, and you slowly increase the temperature. Because the frog won't notice that it's in danger until it's too late. The frog won't notice that the temperature has been rising until it's too late. And then what's going to happen? It's going to realize that it's in a bad situation and will eventually die. Sorry to give you a sad story. Let me talk about how this relates to your life though. Your life is the exact same way. If you're in a situation, most people who are in a situation that they don't love, or they're not excited about, or they're not happy with their life, they didn't just do one thing that got them there. If you look back, if you're not excited with where your life is, you usually can't look back and just see one event that completely took it downhill. What it usually is a bunch of small, incremental things that happen throughout your life, whether it's bad decisions or bad habits, or things that you did or sometimes didn't do that would have progressed your life, but you didn't do them, and you're actually further back than you want to be. Exactly like the frog doesn't notice the small incremental changes in temperature until it's too late. So if you're in a situation in your life where you're not excited about where you are, once again, it's not one big boiling pot of water. It's usually small incremental decisions or lack thereof, or things that you did, or habits that you created or did not create that you should have. So the thing that you have to think about, if you're not excited about where you are, is you have to ask yourself, what are some decisions that I made that I can make differently from now on? What are some habits that I need to get rid of? And what are some habits that I need to create? Because here's the best part about this story. It's not the dead frog, I'm sorry, but what it is, the best part about this story for you is that if you're in a situation that you're in, that you don't want to be in and you want to get out of, it's not going to be one massive event or one massive step forward that's going to change your life. It's going to be small, incremental changes in decisions and incremental changes in your patterns, in your habits, whether it's new habits you need to create or bad habits that you need to get rid of. Small decisions, day in and day out, every single day, that will get you to where you want to go. Now that should make you excited, because it doesn't mean that you have to be amazing at everything and you have to have some big jump forward. What it means is that each day you need to take the small incremental changes to change your future into what it is. Where you are now is not where you have to be at the end of the year. Let me say that again. Where you are now, if you are not excited about it, does not have to be where you are at the end of this year. Where you are now is not your fate. Where you are now is not your future. Your future changes in the decisions that you make in this very moment. And that's the best part about it. So wake up every day, figure out what habits you need to get rid of, figure out what habits you need to keep or start, and start making the decisions to get you to where you want to go. And that's how you make sure that you have a successful life, and also that you don't end your life like a boiling frog. So if you like this episode, please click the subscribe button. And if you know somebody that would get something from this, please do me a favor and share this with them to impact their day and impact their life as well. So with that, I'm going to leave you the same way I leave you every episode. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have an amazing day.